ever hated, that you ever hated.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. You look at this Patriots defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football back at their own 17. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. In motion left comes Williams. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, right back to Hall. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Kick in! Hey, what's up?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
They'll throw with May. He finds his man, complete. It's Torres. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Breece Hall. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. touchdown. Borregales back out to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground in time. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Jets at 11-3 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
19, Chuck Clark, 72, 18, 5, 7 up, 18, Rattler, 18, take over.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
19, Lions.
They'll set up a throw. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground is Rivers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd down and 8.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60, 19, 18, 70 Rangers, cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here goes Doug. Hey, what's up?
It looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw. May. He finds his man. Complete. That's Torres. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Williams, the man in motion left. Hall again on 2nd down. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's May. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, Cardinal sin there. Thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
The 31-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now a handoff up the middle. Slaughter. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. 2nd and 10.
Here goes crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll give to Hall. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd.
Throwing here is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
Now they'll auto it to something else. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, it is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To the air, May. And that's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Kick, crazy.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't reading up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
A 58-yard attempt.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will knot us up at 10. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
19 Lions. 19 tight.
Now back to throw. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, May with it. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Torres. He'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Paul on a give up the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 6 from the 10.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
Now they'll change things up. Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. 4th down. Here's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and
10. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 22-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
Lions.
Second and 11. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteed he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
And now they'll shift things around.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. May going to give it to Henderson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to midfield strike. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here to the first down.
A gain of 14.
Straight ahead is Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. throw with May. Wide open receiver, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. A good pickup there at 22.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. Gets past one man. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now
In motion goes the tight end. May looking to run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go!
He'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Crazy.
They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And unable to get downhill there, so take this out to about the 37. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Henderson will try and run for the first. Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
They'll try and throw for it with May. That is caught. That's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Crazy.
They'll run with Hall. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. The extra point now for Borregales. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
It's 31. Jets 27. Alvarez Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle and get them in the end zone.
On the jump.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. And the Patriots are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Patriots, it's another win for them. And you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14.